you for listening to WFROradio.com.
We're making the impossible possible.
Join Stand Up to Cancer for one night. Tune in Saturday, August 21st at 8, 7 Central on ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC.
The Bowling Green Falcons play here. Eagle 99 Online. Thank you for listening to Eagle 99 Online. Listen on our website at WFROradio.com, the free Eagle 99 app, or ask your smart speaker to play Eagle 99.
Hi, this is Liz and Chris. Listen to us weekday mornings from 6 to 10 right here on Eagle 99 Online.
If you can sing it, we can stream it here on Eagle 99 Online.
Hey gang, it's Russell on the radio. Listen to me weekday afternoons 3 to 8 right here on Eagle 99 Online.
Hi, this is Eagle 99 Program Director Kyle Knight, and you're listening to Eagle 99 Online.
Hey, it's Liz and Chris, and you're listening to Eagle 99 Online.
What if you went to your secret hiding place and found just a phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, make the call. For help with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/know-the-risks.
And welcome back to St. John's, and continuing with this, Ross last won back in 2017. Been a while.
Yes.
And I think that was Chad's first year as head coach back in 2017. Ross won that game by a score of 23-20. Looking at the leaders in the Three Rivers Athletic Conference, Trey Talbot, our buddy from St. Francis, leading the way. Touchdowns, he has 11 on the year. Now, again, Holmes should be the leader, but they do not count passing touchdowns. These are just rushing or receiving touchdowns. Adam Herenchu, second in the track with 8 touchdowns. Caden Holmes has 7. Bryson Hammer, 6 touchdowns. And Joe Hansilver just keeps on climbing. He has 35 points on the year, including 4 field goals and 23 point after. Caden Holmes now third in the league in rushing. 70 attempts, 517 yards, 7.4 yards per carry. Calandre Jones, 40 carries, 221 yards, 5.5 yards per carry average. And LeBron Barnett, 36 carries, 151 yards, 4.2. Did you say Calandre is not dressed tonight?
He did have pads on in pregame, so I'm going to guess he's out tonight.
Okay. Holmes is the leading passer in the track, 106 pass attempts, 106 completions on 181 attempts, 1,661 yards, and 20 touchdown passes for Caden Holmes. Blake Lichtenberg, he is currently 5th. Now, he missed a couple games. He comes in with 553 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. Trey Talbot, as we said, St. Francis leading receiver. Bryson Hammer, number 2, but he's 18 receptions and about 400 yards behind Talbot. That's what kind of year that guy is having for St. Francis. Adam Herenchu is currently 4th in the track with 19 receptions, 424 yards. Anthony Van in the top 10, 20 catches, 310 yards. And they have 3 receivers, Tommy Gallagher, Matty Swift, and Braden DeGroff, who are currently in the top 15 or so in the track. Gallagher is their leading receiver, 13 catches, 191 yards. Now, it looks like their big play guy might be Matty Swift, and all their receivers right around 15 yards a reception. They don't have a lot of stats and a lot of leaders, but again, they were without their quarterback Lichtenberg for a couple weeks, and
well, they haven't scored much either in the last 3 games.
Well, that's true too.
So it's tough to put up big numbers when you're, just you've had 6-0 and 7 points your last, and you've only played 5 games. Right. You missed a game with COVID, so.
Yeah, they come in with a 2-3 record. They beat Anthony Wayne and Perrysburg to start the year. 22-20 over Anthony Wayne, 27-20 over Perrysburg after missing the initial game with Toledo Wake because of COVID. They've lost all 3 games in the track. Lima Senior 7-6, Central Catholic 38-0, and Whitmer 38-7. But Lichtenberg did not play against Senior or Central Catholic.
Interesting thing too, they haven't played a team with a losing record, including tonight. Everybody they've played has been good. So they're definitely battle tested, and unlike us, and we kind of talked about this, their schedule is very front loaded. They're playing these teams that are the teams that are top of the league with Fremont, Central, and Whitmer right off the bat. So
yeah, our second half. We've alluded to it all season. That's the meat of our schedule. And obviously, St. John's tonight, Lima next week, and then we finish with Central and Whitmer in week 10. Only one home game left, John. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a home playoff game, at least one. And that would be obviously 4 weeks from tonight. It is hard to believe that it is week 7 already. I cannot believe we are in week 7 of the high school football season.
Well, talk about off the air. The weather's just been so nice too. Like there's not been a night this year that we've done a game, unlike 2 years ago where we had rain and cold, and there's been every game has been short sleeve weather and beautiful. And again tonight, you couldn't pick a better night to watch football. I mean, it's just gorgeous out tonight.
All right, Scott, we'll be waiting for your interview with Chad Long. But you look good down there on the 40-yard line, buddy, walking around.
Thank you.
All right. Tonight's game brought to you by Fremont Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Frozone, Kohler Sheet Metal, Fremont Athletic Supply will bring you your in-game scoreboard, Frickers, your sideline reports, Wealthy Insurance Group supporting your timeouts tonight. The Red Zone brought to you by Fremont Floor covering players of the game, brought to you by Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters and Wendy's. Did you see that tonight? Brought to you by Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. Sunrise Cooperative donating $100 for every touchdown tonight to Fueling the Cure. They're giving a big checkout tonight at Norwalk in celebration of what we did last year. Also, tonight's game brought to you by Friendship Stores, Miller's Super Value in Clyde, Crown Battery, PT Services and Rehabilitation, Hannah Chedinsky Keller Funeral Home, Grunt Drug, and Lodge & Sons Flooring America. All right. I'm watching Scott. He's down at the 15-yard line. We have about 5 minutes from kickoff tonight. I know it's 7 o'clock, but another bus issue, this time traffic.
Well, and I wonder, how it's affecting some of our fans, too, because if you got stuck in 2 hours of traffic and there was an accident, I wonder what kind of a crowd we'll have that's, planned on being here plenty of time, and then you got stuck.
All right, Scott is ready with head coach Chad Vaughn. Take it away, buddy.
Okay, another little delay, obviously, but no big deal, obviously. I saw you talking over here in the back of the field to the kids. It looks like they're ready to go.
Yeah, they know what we've missed opportunity we had last week, and that's not going to happen this week. They're ready. They're not flat. They're ready to go. We told them all week, you got to play with effort. You got to play with enthusiasm, and they're doing it right now.
Yeah, tell us a little bit what you decided to do in the middle of the week and taking more so control of the secondary. What did you do to challenge these guys?
Well, it wasn't the middle of the week. It started on day 1 on Monday. Challenge the kids by putting question marks up there in all 5 secondary spots, and the will linebacker to see, how they perform during the week is going to determine who plays in the game and starts. And you'll see when we get out there.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about tonight's matchup?
Yeah, Lichtenberg's the leading guy. He's quarterback, and he's going to try swinging it around. They're pretty young up front, and we're going to try taking advantage of that with our front four, who's been solid for us all week and actually all year. And on defense, they got some good guys on defense, and it's a matter of identifying where the blitzes are coming from and getting rid of the ball. We got a great game plan.
I want to say you look great in that new hat, Chad.
Hey, this great guy, Scott Logan, was the one that got myself and some of the other coaches these hats, which we paid for, of course. But they're very, very awesome. So
yeah, thanks, Chad. I'll let you go. Talk to you at the half. There you go, guys. And he did pay.
All right. Well, you charged me $55 for a $25 hat. I'm still waiting for my change.
Well, how do you think Chad got his hat?
Oh, okay. Well, if I pay for Chad's, I'm good. Hey, can you do me a favor at some point? Figure out what the heck's going on with the deranged stuffed animal that has a Easter bunny.
I will find that out. I remember one time, a couple of years ago, they used to have Buddha, and I haven't seen Buddha in 2 years, so I'll find out about that.
Yeah, I'm really curious. So, all right, thank you, Scott. Now, time for your game time temperature. That's brought to you by Kohler Sheet Metal, the Firelands Area Factory Authorized Bryant Heating and Cooling Dealer, and a Bryant Medal of Excellence winner. Kohler Sheet Metal, proudly serving Sandusky, Norwalk, Fremont, and the surrounding communities. John Cahill, the game time temperature is
71 degrees.
Is that the dang temperature for every week?
Yeah,
you just make that up?
It's another beautiful night, and the sun just went under. It fell about 90 a little bit ago, so the delay has actually helped us a little bit. We're going to have sun underneath. We'll be able to see, and should be good.
I swear to you, it's either 72 or 71 for the last, 4 weeks?
Yeah, well, it's been, honestly, if you're a fan of football, these nights have been just gorgeous. It's It's just been beautiful out. And, again, tonight's sun, beautiful. You just hope it doesn't, lead in the end of we're end up with rainstorms and so forth. But, gorgeous night for
football. I took my sunglasses off.
Yeah, I know.
I can finally
just went
see.
under. It's, perfect.
Yeah, we've been blinded for the whole pregame show. Imagine if we were here in early September.
Yeah, it'd be a tough place to call a game.
All right, Ross will be in their home, Ross will be in the road white uniforms with the white numerals, purple outline, purple helmets with the Giants across the top of the helmets. And for St. John's, all blue uniforms, the navy blue with gold numerals and gold helmets. Now, we are on the visiting side tonight, so when we say they're going to our left, it's actually flipped from if you were sitting on the home stands, but you understand that. And it looks like Ross did win the toss, but deferred to the second half, which is pretty normal. And Johan Silver will boot this one away at the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Titans. They'll put two players back deep, back at the 5-yard line. And the nearest to us is Jackson Turner, and on the far side of the field is Braden DeGroff. So Jackson Turner is a sophomore, and Braden DeGroff is a senior for the Titans.
I will say, I'm sorry. I will say one thing that's nice. We're always on the home side, like you said. So at our place, we don't have a real good view of the sideline, just the way it's gone. So tonight will be fun to see, if we're practicing snapping ahead of a field goal attempt, like what happens on our sideline, because we're never this close to it. I don't think anywhere we go. So it'll be nice to watch and see, what kind of some of the interactions of our bench is, with a good vantage point tonight. So
that's interesting. Calandre Jones is getting ready to run down on kickoff coverage, and he had a hood sticking out of his uniform, and they made him tuck it in.
Elijah Alejandro.
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah, you said Calandre Jones.
I'm sorry, Kalijah.
Yeah, he's worn that all year, and the kids they like the hoodies now. So but he said it on all year, and that's the first time anybody said anything to him about it. They had to tuck that thing in. So
all right, Johan has the ball spotted at the 40-yard line. He'll kick off to our left. And St. John's and Fremont Ross about ready to get underway here tonight. Fremont Federal Credit Union High School football. It's Kyle Knight, John Cahill, Scott Logan on the sidelines. This will be a high, shorter kick and goes out of bounds at 10. So pretty good field position for St. John's to start here. I think that's the first time all year I've seen him kick it out of bounds.
And he kicked it to the other hash.
Right.
Usually always kicking it to the near hash, and so maybe they're trying to do something different here. I know when in listening to our coaches all week and talking to some of them, I think we get beat the way we got beat last week, and especially with the start we've had being 5-0, makes you question a little bit everything you do, and then kind of revisit some things. And so, they come out tonight and kick even differently. So I do know we're going to see Caden Holmes in the defensive backfield tonight, and that's one thing we didn't say off the air, but he's out of defensive back. So I don't know who else.
Playing free safety.
Yeah.
Now he's going to switch over. Van's going to cover the far side of the field. It looks like we're going to have two safeties here tonight, at least to start. Lichtenberg in the shotgun, empty formation, looking to pass, throws to the flat. It is caught at the 40, taking a tackle, and up to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Run out of bounds at about the 5, 4, 3-yard line is where they'll officially spot it, and that's how things will start for St. John's. What should have been a 10-yard catch ends up being a almost 60-yard pass completion on first down.
Yeah, we had a pretty simple hit there, and we just didn't wrap up, and hit him pretty hard, but he shook off the block or the hit and got up the sidelines. Good job by Bryson Hammer there of hustling down and keeping contained to keep it to a situation where they do have to score. Maybe you can do something here to get a stop, but it's obviously not a great way to start this football game.
Yeah, and two missed tackles there now.
Yeah.
St. John's having a hard time getting the play in. The clock's already down to 14. They don't have a play yet. Now we're down to 10. All right, they are ready. They're going to go with a tight formation. They have one running back in the backfield, and that's Freisner. It's going to be Lichtenberg keeping himself, and he'll be stacked up by the front line of the Little Giants, and he'll actually lose 2 yards there. So it's going to go back to second and goal from the 5-yard line here for St. John's.
That isn't something that we've given up all year. Like, if you run between the tackles, this has been stout, and I don't know if we'll be all year. I don't know if we'll be tonight, but we've been very strong in between the tackles, and, it was very, very good. So, now they're going to spread us out. And again, this has been our Achilles heel. We've talked about it all week, really all year. And so here we go.
All right, one running back, Zach Moon with Lichtenberg. Now they'll shift. That's actually David Kuntz, number 21, not number 11. Lichtenberg going to roll to right, throws, and picked off by Caden Holmes. Holmes was close to picking that one off, and it's going to be third down and goal from the 5.
He's going to be interesting to watch. I've never seen him play defensive back, but I coach the boy in basketball, and I know him well, and he's a winner and a competitor. And I think he'll be back there making plays, just like he did there. I wish he would have caught that because it's 6 points. But if he's a safety, he's instinctually going to attack. And with he and Van both back there, I like those two athletes on the back end.
I definitely do. All right, third and goal now from the 5 after a big 57-yard play to start the ball game. Here comes the rush. Lichtenberg gets out of it. Now he's sacked back at the 10-yard line. The Ross defense gets there, and it's going to be fourth down now. Hammer was there to start.
Bryson Hammer with 2 huge plays because that should have been a touchdown, and he didn't give up on it. And then corner blitz off the edge, and he killed him to a field goal here. Now, I did not get to see St. John's field goal kicker in pregame. It's usually something I like to do. But, we got here late, and we just had so many things going on. So, traditionally they've had good kickers in the time I've done the radio with you. But if we get out of this, even with the field goal made, you have to feel pretty good after that first play.
All right, John. I have to lean over John. Here's Fulkerson from 25. The kick is up. And it's good, but we'll take that because it could be 7-0 right now. Instead, after a big 57-yard play on first down, Ross basically has St. John's go backwards about 7 yards, and they end up with a 25-yard field goal. We'll keep it here. 10:21 to play, opening quarter. It's 3-0 St. John's after the Fulkerson 25-yard field goal. Let's go down to Scott on the Frickers sideline. And wow, Scott, we kind of dodged a bullet there. It would have been great if Holmes would have picked that off, though, and ran it 95 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was. And, especially after that first play. And my head snapped right around to look at Chad, and he just shook his head. John said it right. You got to wrap up to make the tackle.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there was not one, but 2 guys missed the tackle. So, but there again, as far as I'm concerned on that possession, that's a win for Fremont after having the ball, obviously, first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
What do you think about having 2 kind of free safeties back there, too? You have Van on the one side and then Holmes on the other.
Well, yeah. There again, it hopefully takes a little bit of the pass away and then makes that
the run
there. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. But I do like it. We'll see how it works. Hey, after the last couple of weeks, how bad the passing, they've been passing on us. We've got to make a change.
All right, Fulkerson to kick off. Scott, John, we'll get to your thought here in a moment. This is going to be a short kick taken by Herenchu at the 20, up to the 25. He's to the 30, and he's up to the 35-yard line. Adam Herenchu, and what an honor for me to meet one of the 3 Chewies here tonight. I met Adam's dad, so that was an honor for me. And, John, what was your thought?
Well, number one, Mike's a great guy, a former teammate of mine, and I think the world of him. But I do think what Lope said, too, is 5 DBs is something St. John's hasn't seen. We can also bring, this is the first time you've seen Hammer on blitz, so we can do a little, different things schematically where you can use some of those athletes. Like Hammer's a great athlete, tough kid. Holmes can fly around, Van can fly around, so we can maybe bring some pressure from different places that we haven't prior to this.
All right, Holmes in the shotgun, ball to 33. Caden, it's a designed run, 35. He's to the 40, and he'll be hammered down after a gain of 8 on first down. As I told you in the pregame, Caden is number 2 right now in rushing in the track, and he's number 1 in passing. He has 20 touchdown passes, and he's also run for another 6. He has over 2,000 yards of total offense. It's going to be second down and 2. Ross comes right up to the line of scrimmage. And we forgot to mention when St. John's had that big run, they made it into the Fremont floor covering red zone. Here we go, second and 2, running with it, LeBron. He'll have the first down up to the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4, and Ross will move the sticks. So we're seeing a devoted effort to the run, John, on the first 2 plays.
Well, you look on the field, and we look like we have a huge size advantage up front. The nose guard's 5'9", 210, and he doesn't look that big. I mean, we're a much bigger team up front. Maybe use some of that size, be physical, and then it opens up some things on the back end where you can throw it.
So the ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line here for the Little Giants. Man in motion to the far side. Caden's going to keep it and try to run it off tackle. He'll end up with a gain of 1 off the near side, short side of the field. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Little Giants.
A nice job by St. John's there, bringing pressure off the edge, and they kind of kept contained there. Took Caden back into the defensive flow, and they're very aggressive defensively. They're playing with 5 DBs as well, but they're moving guys around and trying to, again, some of maybe the same thing Fremont's doing, disguising where the pressure is coming from and so forth. So, you can tell we've still got a lot of people coming in the game right now, and there must have been some traffic issues because there's a flow of Fremont Ross fans coming in.
Here we go, toss play. LeBron, far side, breaks it through. Well, never really did get through the initial surge. He ends up with a gain of 2 up to the 46-yard line. We want to thank April Gottrin running the game tonight, and Jake Ratliff, who is now, April, you'll have to tell me, he's either your nephew or cousin. I'm sorry, I forgot. But Jake is a freshman on the Ross football team, and cool. April's running the game tonight. So, all right, here we go. 3rd down and 8. Fake the handoff. Throwing nice. Wide open is Hammer, but it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Bryson ran and out to the near side, but the pass was into the sideline. Incomplete. So St. John's 3, Ross nothing, and Ross is going to have to punt here, John.
Be an interesting thing tonight because Caden has not played defense, and so this is going to change things a little bit where you're not putting your nose in some tackles. You're not just standing out worrying about throwing, and so you get banged up a little bit, you get hit on the hand, some things, how that, if it does affect his throwing, how it affects his throwing. So credit to St. John's defense there for a stop. We've got our weapon, Johan, out here. He looks confused a little bit.
Well, I don't know.
If we don't have enough
1,
guys.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, we just snapped it.
And we snapped it, and nobody was ready.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a legal shift, but I don't think we had 11 guys out there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I got 11.
Yeah.
But I think we have somebody who shouldn't be out there, maybe.
Well,
yes, that's the case. So
one thing when you're banged up a little bit too, and we know Calandre's out, and you know what? Well, now we're taking Mason Villarreal off. We'll see here.
All right, well, now we're set to punt after the 5-yard penalty. Here comes the rush. Johan gets it away. It's a high, booming, sideways kick. It's going to hit at the 31-yard line, take a Ross roll, and go down to the 27-yard line. So St. John's will have their second drive from their own 27 as they lead it by a score of 3-0. Kind of an interesting game. One big play for St. John's. The initial play after we kicked it out of bounds on the opening kickoff, they went 57 yards on a pass play, had a 1st and goal 3. Ross just kept moving them backwards, and they end up with a field goal. We get a 1st down after 2 plays, and then really nothing moving after that. So
yeah, it was a good stop for Ross because St. John's has to be questioning a little bit offensively what you're doing when you put 13 points up in the last 3 games. So keeping them out of the end zone, making them kick it, it maybe does some mental things on both sides of the football there. But it'd be good to get a stop here and get yourself going.
All right, 1st and 10 for Lichtenberg in the shotgun from the 26-yard line. Pop pass! Oh, it's almost picked off. It hit Bryson Hammer right between the shoulder pads in the front, and he couldn't bring it in, but almost a second interception by Ross defensively, but it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
I think that's actually Chewy, and again, they got white on white tonight, but I think that's one where he's trying to make
Hammer.
No, Chewy's right in the middle there, I think.
Right, but Bryson came up. I'm pretty sure it was Bryson.
We'll bet a pop on it.
Okay, we'll bet a pop on it.
Either way, I think they're trying to make a tackle rather than play the ball, and then the kid just didn't throw a very good ball.
2nd down and 10, man in motion. They'll fake it. Lichtenberg's going to run it near side. Not a great idea against this defense, and there's nowhere to go. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. Making the tackle was Josh Wagner. There's that name again. Josh played really well last week, and there he is to make a stop. I don't think they're going to be able to do that because I don't think Lichtenberg is faster than our defensive line.
No. I know talking to Doug Spital, who had a kid that played there, he said that he's a better overall athlete and he can run and throw, but he's not as accurate as Brady was, and Brady was incredibly accurate. So he does want to tuck it a little more, but again, tough sledding against our D.
Here's Lichtenberg, 3rd down and 10. The blitz is coming, and this one's almost picked off, and that was Adam Horenchu, who almost picked it off, and then he was knocked to the ground by Anthony Van, but he's up and okay. Well, hopefully he's kind of limping off the field here. But that was our 3rd almost interception of the ball game, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 10. And this is Bryson Hammer going back deep for the Little Giants back at the 35. And the punt will be made by Matty Swift. He is a junior, 6'1", 180. Horenshu's down over by Scott.
That didn't look
Scott
good.
check that out. Here's a low snap. Here comes the rush. It's a block and goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So Ross is going to have great field position here. I didn't see exactly whether Seth Tatum got it. Is that 48? Excuse me. Bowen Shook or Braden Goon.
Yeah, they're both around it. It's just a bad snap, and it took him out of rhythm. And he got real good pressure on it to begin with. And so now opportunity to short field here and get some confidence going. We just haven't been very good recently. In end of the last game offensively. Get back being us.
Here we go. It's LeBron's on first down. No running room at all, and he's going to end up losing a yard. Obviously, a very run-oriented offense. We've thrown, one pass so far here tonight, John?
Yeah, and I think they're definitely trying to establish the run, and it's just we're so far Caden running a little bit. We're just not getting it blocked very well up front, and they're getting good pressure. Credit to St. John's.
It's going to be second down 11 from the St. John's 31-yard line after the blocked punt. Ross has great field position. We've got some players shocking position on the top of the formation. Elijah Sims switches. Van is on his own out here. They're going to throw it.
Nice.
It's going to be caught by Sims at the 25. He's to the 20. And out of bounds as Ross will enter the Fremont floor covering red zone for the first time tonight with the ball inside the 20-yard line, trailing 3-0, 6:01 to play here in the opening quarter at St. John's.
Jumped the bubble screen there, and a nice job by Caden being patient, letting things clear out, and finding a good window to throw. And again, good first down, moving the football again. You're in field goal range with Johan if you're on our side of the field, so you've got that in your back pocket, but it'd be good to get 6 here.
Here's Holmes. Looking, pop pass, incomplete, kind of thrown at the feet of Bryson Hammer at the 15-yard line. So that will bring up second down and 10 for the Little Giants.
Yeah, you're talking jockeying before with the receivers, and I'm going to guess that some of that Chewy's on the sidelines right now, and I see Doc working on him, but you're taking out one of our premier guys, on that receiver core, and you're going to have
on friendly fire.
Yeah, move some guys around to try to, who's going where and so forth. So it might take a little time just to get settled here. We play a lot of receivers, but Chewy's been a constant in there for 2 years, so.
LeBron's in the backfield with Caden Holmes. Second down, 10. Now he'll go in motion, empty formation. Caden looking, throwing, has LeBron's caught 10. He's to the 5, shakes and spins inside the 5 down to about the 4-yard line as LeBron hit him again out of the backfield.
He's been a really good receiver out of the backfield for us. I think he's actually done more good there the way we play than actually running the football. And, he catches the ball. He'll make people miss when he catches it. And first and goal, big special teams play for us, and we've given some of those up this year with our snaps. And so opportunity here to get it in the end zone.
Is Villarreal back? We got our big backfield again.
Going a little power here.
Got Villarreal. Is that Bowen Shook in there, too?
I look like Bowen at running back, but I can't.
Yeah,
white on white.
It's Bowen and Villarreal. Holmes, he's going to walk into the end zone, then he's tripped up as he goes over the line, spins, and it's 6 for the Little Giants, and they take a 6-3 lead on a 4-yard touchdown with 5:47 to play in the opening quarter. It's Ross 6, St. John's 3.
Yeah, that's a nice drive. We got some field position. Defense came out and did their job. Special teams did their job. And then offensive just executed well. And, I think if we're patient tonight and take what's there, we're going to have a good opportunity to score tonight.
Here's the point after by Johan. It's up, and it's going to be blown dead because the defense was offside. They were really in the backfield early. So we'll have to re-kick this. What's your thought on moving it closer?
No.
I don't think so either.
Stay what you're used to practicing, yeah. Because you're going to get, unless you can take it on the kickoff, you're going to get, a half yard and a half. So
the penalty has been declined.
It has been declined. You cannot take it on the kickoff. So Johan will reboot it from just outside the box, the soccer box. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. 7-3, Ross will take a timeout. You're listening to Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football on Eagle 99.
Give your home the makeover it deserves at Fremont Floor Covering. Their knowledgeable staff can show you the many floor covering options available. Carpet, vinyl, waterproof flooring, laminate, hardwood, and ceramic tile. Fremont Floor Covering has over 150 carpet and vinyl remnants to choose from. Schedule for quality professional installation or do it yourself. Quality floor covering at affordable prices since 1997. 12 months, same as cash available. Fremont Floor Covering near the corner of North Front and State Street.
Hi, I'm Nick Cray, CEO of Fremont Federal Credit Union. We're proud to sponsor high school sports on Eagle 99, 92.1 The Wolf, and 100.9 Coast Country. Investing in our communities and our youth are what we're all about. Stop into any of our convenient offices or visit us online at fremontfcu.com to check out the credit union difference. We offer local decision-making on loans, making the process fast and easy for our members. Visit us today at fremontfcu.com. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
And welcome back to Toledo St. John's. Ross answers on their second possession, 4-yard touchdown run by Caden Holmes. As we're out of the Wealthy Insurance Group timeout, and it's 7-3 Fremont Ross. And that was a nice drive after the block punch, John, and we punched it in after a short 31-yard drive.
Yeah, I mean, and again, executed like we have really all year until last week. So good job by the defense, good job by our offense moving the football.
Here's the kick back to our little corner in the right end zone like we like it. And it'll be a touchback down to the field to Scott Logan on the Fricker sideline. And John and I were talking during the break. We were a little concerned after the getting punched in the mouth on that first play, Scott, but things are good now anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And it seems like the secondary is playing a little more aggressive. That's for sure. As you can see, they're still working on a rescue down here on the sideline. They got an ice pack on his leg, not necessarily on his knee, but much better job by Fremont. I can tell you right now that listening to what Coach Long is saying, it seems like it seems to me that Coach Long said, wait till the play develops before you throw the ball. He said that a couple times to Caden already.
Okay.
So he's gotten a little bit of, I'd like to call it happy feet. So if you just wait for the play to clear out, should be okay.
Kuntz is the running back. They'll send a man in motion. That's Glaze. They give to Kuntz, and he will hit the front of the Ross line and go nowhere, just like many people have done this year.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting because Whitmer, this is what they do, and I know that's week 10, but that's going to be battle against battle, strength against strength. That'll be a fun one to watch.
Let's give Dean Hetrick the tackle off his left defensive end position. Obviously, we have Bowen Shook, Dean Hetrick at the ends, and Ethan and London at the defensive tackle positions. Man in motion to the far side. Glaze. Lichtenberg looking to pass. Pocket breaks down. He rolls to his left. He's at the 15, and he is sacked back at the 15-yard line. Ethan Green was over there, but he did not make the initial hit. How's your eyes on that one?
No, I don't know. I mean, you just can't. I don't know. It's tough when the white on whites because it's really like they don't have a number on when they're on that side of the field.
I think that was Bowen.
Yeah, I think
no,
so.
Braden Goon. That was Braden. Yep,
yeah, 33.
Yep, it was Braden Goon on that far side. 4:34 to play, first quarter. 3rd and 14, St. John's. They trail Ross 7-3. Lichtenberg looking, throwing, picked off! It's going to be a pick six! There is a flag, 10! Oh, there's a an offensive tackle who came out of nowhere to make the tackle at the 5-yard line. There is a flag, though, at the 23-yard line. We got to check and see what that is all about.
I think the flag's going to be on us, I think.
No. They just pointed. I really thought that was a pick six. I did not see that lineman over there on that far side for St. John's. But Ross gets the interception, and they'll take it to the 6-yard line. So we have been so near picking the ball off, John. Right. On 4 different occasions, we finally got one.
Well, other than the one play they had, they've thrown the ball more to us than they have themselves. You know, I mean, we've had a lot of opportunities to pick balls off and, good pitch and catch there by us to get that back there and now short field. And, it's one of those things. St. John's is taking some beatings these last few weeks. And so the Finley came out and played well and established some confidence. And, St. John's right now can't be very confident offensively.
By the way, Tykel Patterson has taken Horenchu's position offensively. Here's Holmes after the low snap, and it's off the hands of the receiver. He was hit right at the goal line, and I think Van was the intended target. What a hit by the defensive back. That was, I think, number 6 for them, Zach Zitlovic. And it'll bring up second and goal from the 6 inside the Fremont floor covering red zone. Patterson, by the way, does not have a catch yet for the Little Giants this year. Second and goal from the 7-yard line, and I think he jumped offside, and it was Anthony Van on the far side.
And he's taking the blame for it. You can see everybody going to Chewy here on our sidelines, and he's got his leg up. I doubt we'll see him again tonight, and you just hope that's something that's temporary and not, something a little worse than that, because he's a tough kid, and if he's sitting out, he's hurt, and got Doc working on him, who's one of the best. So.
Patterson came out, and LeBron's went back in. Now it's going to be second and goal from the 12-yard line for the Little Giants, who lead this game 7-3, 4:15 to play in the opening quarter. Fremont floor covering red zone here. Here's the pass. It's almost picked off by St. John's. That was read so well by the defensive back, Julius Jackson. Had he picked that off, he would have went 90 yards for a touchdown. It was a little pass play intended for Bryson Hammer, but the ball was behind him and nearly picked off.
They're bringing a lot of pressure. Both teams are in the flats right now and really jumping those short routes. Something that, Logues has talked about a lot, to do the too much cushion. Ross isn't giving a lot of cushion, neither is St. John's right now.
And Shanahan now in at wide receiver. 4 to the near side, 1 wide receiver to the far side on third down and goal from the 12-yard line for the Little Giants.
I think we'll take a timeout here. Yep.
And we will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Interesting that we're seeing some fresh. Obviously, Chewy is out. Horenchu on the sideline with a right ankle injury. And again, it was friendly fire.
Yeah.
He ran into his own teammate, Anthony Van. But we've seen Shanahan. We've seen Patterson. So it's good to see some fresh faces getting time with the varsity here.
Yeah, and you're getting, it's one of the things we've had is skill position depth when we play as many receivers we do, and we've got, people just making their way. When you have a guy who's as respected and well-liked and his work ethic like Adam Horenchu, the way his teammates treat him like this is, something that you can tell it's a guy his teammates care about and like and respect. And so Chad Byrne just stopped over there. We've had a number of assistant coaches check on him, but it doesn't look good, and you just hate to see it because he's been probably our best deep threat. He's a second leading.
Can you turn the light on, John, real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I want to look here. Adam has 19 catches for 424 yards and 8 touchdowns.
Right.
He leads the team in touchdown receptions.
And he
plays well on defense.
And he's made clutch catches, too. The extra 2 against Tiffin. He got deep the St. Francis game. So, it's one where you hate to see it. And, hopefully we can get him back out there.
You can go ahead and turn it off, John.
Okay.
Third down and goal from the 12-yard line. Low snap. Holmes looking, throwing, and it's again knocked down by Jackson.
He's flying around.
He is. Yeah. Julius Jackson, a 6'1", 175-pound senior. And now Johan Silver, who has made 4 field goals so far this year, will come out and try to boot this one in from about 12 plus 7 at 10. What do you got? 29 yards is my guess on this one. But that possession, we didn't gain a yard.
Look and sink. And again, you got some different guys out there, but, you're going to have to step up and make some plays. So this is never a question with Johan. Accuracy not often a question. Just snap and hold. Can we get it down and get him opportunity to kick it?
All right, this is a 29-yard kick from the right hash.
They're offside.
But that won't do us much good other than get us closer, because it was a goal-to-go situation. So we're going to be back at the 8 where we were when the drive started.
They had 2 clutch tackles by both teams, though. The first play of the game where Hammer doesn't give up and gets the tackle on the interception. Their lineman knocking us out of bounds there. Both those plays look like touchdowns, and then to get the stop.
John, we might be good. They were thinking about going for this.
They
They were going to bring Green back in and Johnson, and
I'm sure some talk, but I think you still got a pretty long way to go, and I think you take the points here. I think it's a smart move.
Now it's a 24-yard attempt. Pretty good snap. Kick is up, and that is good for Fremont Ross with 4:03 to play here in the opening quarter. 24-yard field goal after the penalty. So Ross makes it a 10-3 game as they lead it, thanks to the 5th field goal of the year by Johan Silver. And let's go back to the Frickers sideline and check in with Scott Logan. Scott?
Yes.
What'd you learn about Adam Horenshu and the injury?
Well, from what I could see, it looked like the ice bag was below the knee. Now, whether, it still had something to do with the knee, I'm not so sure, but it looked like he was grabbing, at first he was grabbing the back of his calf, and then something moved to the front of the leg, but I was in the end zone just then, but that's what he had been doing, and I'll go over there and check and see how he's doing and see what's up with that fuzzy little guy that's on the bench also.
He ran right into Anthony Van, and something happened in that collision. So, all right, thank you, Scott. That report brought to you by Frickers. Another timeout on the field brought to you by Welty Insurance Group. But offensively, just things are a little off so far here tonight, John.
Yeah, we just are not in any rhythm as a whole. We did a nice job on that touchdown drive of kind of finding our way, but just, we don't look as just as solid as we have at times. And again, part of that I think is going to come down to the fact that I don't think St. John's, they're 2-3, but they're not a bad football team. Some of the things that maybe were a little simpler against some of the teams that we played earlier in the year, maybe a little more challenging when you got better athletes and better, guys, better schemes and so forth. So, we're going to have to step up and continue to work offensively, but defensively we've been solid. Other than the first play, we've looked really, really good.
Here's the kick by Johan heading to the 2 and into the end zone as they let that go. Jackson Turner was the deep back for Toledo St. John's. So St. John's took an early 3-0 lead after their opening play, won 58 yards, and they settled for a 25-yard field goal by Fulkerson with 10:21 to play. Ross has scored 10 straight. Holmes on a 4-yard touchdown run with 5:47 to play in the opening quarter, and then Johan on a 24-yard field goal with 4:03 to play makes it 10-3. Little Giants. Ross trying to go to 6-1 on the year, 3-1 in the track. Next week, our favorite road trip to Lima Senior. He says,
yes, it is.
Here is Blake Lichtenberg in an empty formation. He's going to roll out of the pocket. Now he's going to run. Nobody is over there, and he'll get a first down pretty easily. Might be a late hit almost by Caden Holmes there as Lichtenberg makes it to the 34. That was one of those things. Nobody was out there for contain, and he just took off for about 14 yards.
Just lost contain. Dean kind of got pinched in a little bit there, and he just got outside there.
That's the first down, by the way, since the opening drive.
You just don't feel, I was going to say this before, you just don't feel like they can put a drive together, what we've seen so far. They either need a big hit, and maybe they'll pull one together and prove me wrong, but
here's Lichtenberg, empty again. Again, the pocket breaks down. He's just going to run it right up the middle. Slides down.
He's doing a nice job being aware. I mean, he's got a divisional offer. He's got to be, he's a better quarterback than we've seen so far, what he's shown. And again, ability to tuck it and go there twice.
Here's Lichtenberg, 1st and 10 for the 43. Almost sacked in the backfield by Hetrick. They'll throw downfield, and it's knocked away. We do have a flag in the backfield. I don't know what that's going to be about.
But Aiden again almost on the tail end.
That's what I was thinking.
Picked it off, yeah.
Boy, Holmes plays a great defensive backfield, and for the first time this year, he is doing that. Isn't it weird to see the official with his back to us? Giving the signal?
It's, I totally agree because we're always on the home side, like you said.
It's going to be... I can't tell.
Them.
It is on them, but I couldn't tell what the hand motions were from his back.
Personal foul, and it might have been a chop block, but again, he's facing the other way. But it's 15, so it's a big penalty, major penalty.
Well, after 2 first down plays by Lichtenberg, they end up with a 15-yard penalty on the third play of this drive, and so the ball was at the 42, John. Now it's all the way back at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's a massive penalty. I can't see the scoreboard here, but it's they're a long way from home.
Here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How about 30? 1st and 30 here.
Yeah, and they put together 2 nice runs with Lichtenberg. They rolled the pocket there, and he had a chance to hit a throw and just missed it. And And you take a penalty like that, it puts you way behind the stick.
Here's Lichtenberg. It's a draw play. Quarterback draw. Nobody. It's up the middle for Ross, and he's going to get all that yardage back up to the 41, maybe 42-yard line. Lichtenberg doing it with his legs at this point. And at some point, I think we're going to have a spy.
Yeah.
Because that middle of the field is wide open.
Yeah, we're not, right now I think you need to account for him because their best opportunity to do things is him. It looks like so far, at least with his feet. In 5 wide, we're covering better, and at times the last couple weeks we haven't been.
Second and 12, little screen pass to Swift. Caught at the 45. He shakes it forward to the 46. Still going to be third down here from the St. John's 46-yard line. We'll call it third down and 8 for the Titans. 2:45 to play, opening quarter. Ross 10, Titans 3. There is a running back in this time in the backfield. I believe that's David Kuntz to the right of Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg going to throw it to the running back. Threw it way out in front of him. Kuntz could not catch up with it. That would have been a good play for a first down, but the incompletion makes it fourth down, and Ross will force a punt.
Yeah, Bowen shook off the edge there, make that throw a little tougher than it was because he had him. Like they had some action inside where our linebacker didn't get out on the running back, and if he catches that, he gets the first down. But Bowen getting in the backfield, putting some pressure on, makes the throw Aaron, and again forcing St. John's to punt.
Matty Swift will punt. Back deep is Bryson Hammer standing at the 13-yard line. Swift stands at his own 32. He'll boot this one away. Bryson calls for a fair catch, comes up to the 19 and makes it. And Ross will have it first and 10 at their own 19-yard line with 2:21 to play here in the opening quarter. So we've had 7 points so far here tonight on a Caden Holmes touchdown run. Another $100 donated to Fueling the Cure. Thanks to Sunrise Cooperative. Fueling the Cure, a campaign for food-based research at The Ohio State University for those afflicted with cancer. For more information, log on to fuelingthecure.org. So Ross has scored on one of their first... This is our third drive? Yeah, third drive of the ball game. So
punted once, we got a field goal and a touchdown.
Yeah, so our fourth, we scored on 2 of the first 3 drives. They'll run with LeBron's nowhere to go off that right side. He'll make it to the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 1. Bring up second down and 9. Again, if you're just joining us, we are without the services of Calandre Jones tonight. And Herenshu, of course, went out with the injury, still sitting down by Mr. Logan down there on the end of the bench.
Scott Sack next to him. I think he'll have an update if we...
Scott, we'll get to you after this play, okay, buddy? Thank you. Second down and 9. For us, a full backfield. 3 in the backfield. Holmes and 2 running backs. They'll throw to the flat. And Van, he had to come back for the ball and ended up incomplete. So, Scott, what'd you find out about Adam Herenshu?
Well, it has nothing to do with the knee, thank goodness. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. And I'm by no means a medical doctor, okay?
But it looks like on the radio.
Yeah, okay. But it looks like to me he may have bruised the tibia muscle, the tibia bone,
right,
and the muscle around the front of that tibia. So it's being heavily iced. I asked him how he was doing. He goes, it's very sore right now. So whether he'll be coming back, I would say doubtful.
Okay.
But he's got an ice pack on it, and hopefully he'll get better.
All right, here we go. Third down and 9. Caden looking. He's going to throw at the last minute, and it's knocked away at the 50-yard line.
Nice play by them.
Another nice play, and that time was a different defensive back.
Flag late.
Oh, we got a flag in the backfield. Let's see what this is all about. Well, it's on us, according to the PA announcer.
And they're going to decline it, holding on us.
That was Zitkovic, by the way, at that time.
He made a lot of ground up late on that. And,
leave it on.
Yeah, and, because that throw looked like it was there. So, again, St. John's defense has been stout. They're doing a nice job.
They really are.
Taking away the run and getting a little pressure because Caden was under siege a little bit, got out of the pocket, and, nice job by them. And, again, snapping, been a little bit of an issue, been cleaned up tonight. We get it back to Joe and get a good punt and hopefully flip the field a little bit, field position.
Whistles before this starts. They're going to bring the house.
I'll start on us.
So We are now sitting at the 20. This will take it back to the 15. They declined that penalty because of the incompletion, so it was still 4th down and 9. Now we're talking 4th and 14 from the 15-yard line. Johans moving closer and closer to that. That'd be what, the south end zone? We're backwards, so
I don't know.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Here comes the rush.
Oh, they roughed him. Throw it. Yes, sir.
Here's
it should be 15 and ours back.
Kick taken in at the 40.
No, he's getting up. Good.
And so all that, Johan gets knocked to the ground. Flag was thrown. The receiver brought the ball in. That was DeGroff at the 40. He was knocked down right there, so no gain.
First down.
That's 15. Hold on, though. It was 4th and 16. According to the scoreboard.
He signaled it already. I don't know if...
But it's only a 15-yard penalty. But, hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain. Ball's going to be at the 30-yard line.
That was nasty, by the way, the way that all looked.
It was 4th and 9, yeah, and the scoreboard then should have been 4th and 14. They had a 4th and 16. That's why, because it was 4th and 14. So we'll have the ball at the 30-yard line after the roughing penalty. So I know Holmes is our backup punter, so we have a backup kicker.
Well, I think he jogged off, so I think he'll be okay.
No, I'm just wondering.
But I hope.
See if we can get something
going offensively here.
Holmes looking, throwing, wide open, caught, 45-40 to the 35-yard line. Late hit, Elijah Alejandro with a big reception at the 33-yard line, and then he was basically body slammed to the ground. We'll add 15 yards to the end of it. So they give us an extra play, and we go big time on a pass from Holmes to Elijah Alejandro.
Yeah, and they just had a breakdown in coverage there. Caden fakes the bubble and then throws over top. But this is 2 penalties that, kind of things we did my first year doing radio with you, or the first year I was in Fremont, where we just make a bad play worse. It should be their ball at midfield, and they run into the punter and slam a guy down because he broke down the coverage.
At our 40.
Yeah. So by them making these mistakes, now we're in the red zone here.
Fremont, Florida red zone. That was a 38-yard pass play, by the way, from Holmes to Elijah. And had he hit him in stride,
he was all by himself.
That was a 70-yard touchdown. Here we go. We are in a stack formation on both sides. So we have 2 wide receivers at the near and far side, stacked, and LeBron's in the backfield. Ball at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. Holmes, it's a delayed run. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. And he's down into the 8-yard line. Caden Holmes takes it and makes it 1st and goal. Little Giants at the 8 with 1:06 to play in the opening quarter. It's Fremont Ross 10 and Toledo St. John's 3.
Yeah, well-designed play there by our coaching staff, and Caden getting in space there. And rarely does he get taken down by the first guy. Makes a move there, gets down. And, we get to the end zone, you have to feel pretty good about, what way we came out and giving up the big play right off the bat.
Well, 2 years ago, we were here. It was 30-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a rough one to watch.
It was a rough one. But these guys were mostly freshmen and sophomores back then, or not even in high school yet. Yeah. Here's our full house. Looks like we'll give it to Villarreal, and he'll knock it down to the 5-yard line. I'm going to go down to Scott. I'm trying to remember. Was it Chumley, Scott, a couple of years ago? Was our big back when, is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, Ethan Chumley, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was trying to remember who our big back was, and that was Chum. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, guys. 10-3, Fremont Ross. Ross will have a 1st and goal when we come back at the 7. It's Fremont Federal Credit Union High School football on Eagle 99.
Frickin' football is here. Frickers has the games on all the screens, and you score with savings. Enjoy your favorite ice-cold domestic draft personal pitchers for only $6.50. A 48-ounce personal pitcher for only $6.50. And enjoy a plate of your favorite frickin' nachos for just $7. Take your frickin' pick. Frickin' chicken nachos, Mississippi barbecue nachos, or Nachos Supreme, only $7. This season, don't just be a football fan, be a Nacho fan. At the home for fun, food, sports, and spirits, Frickers.
Pick up your 2021-2022 Fremont Ross Athletic Booster Club card for only $10 this year. They have 43 local merchants on the card. Plus, you receive a Little Giant t-shirt at Phase 1. Cards are available at Denny's, Steinley GMC Cadillac, and at Fremont Ross High School. The Booster Club is once again the proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game. Find them on Facebook at Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters for monthly meeting updates and events. Go Little Giants!
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
Come back to Toledo St. John's. 10-3 our score. Ross in the Fremont floor covering red zone out of the Wealthy Insurance Group timeout. Ross will have it at the 7-yard line here. It'll be second down and goal from the 7 after that run there by Mason Villarreal. And I do believe it's Shook and Villarreal in the backfield right now. A little different look with Caden Holmes sandwiched in between. Caden looking to pass, has a man wide open, caught down at the 3-yard line. That was Bowen Shook on the catch. That's his first catch of 2021, and it's going to be third down and goal from the 3. So it was Bowen in the backfield.
I like him at fullback. You know, he's definitely going to bring intensity. It showed there to catch the football. And this is a tough press box.
It is.
We've got a window that's like
so John can see from the 40 to that end zone the Ross is going into. I can see going the other way, but now I have to basically sit on John's lap to call this play. It's third down and goal for the 3. Caden Holmes left side dives for the end zone, and he's going to be down at the 1-yard line here. So it's going to be fourth down and goal for the Little Giants down at about the 1. With 11:15 to play, second quarter, 10-3, Fremont Ross looking to add to that lead. I think you definitely go for it in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, the only benefit to kicking, it puts you up 2 scores, but I think you've got Caden Holmes, you've got an offensive line with some big-time guys up there. I think you go after it here.
All right, Caden rolling the pocket, left side. He will be hit at the 1. He did not get in. So St. John's holds, and Ross will turn it over on downs at about the 2-yard line. A great defensive stop by St. John's.
They're just flying to the football. They're very, very aggressive, and I give them a lot of credit with how physical they are at point of attack. Right now, because Caden's at about the half-yard line. He got hit at about the 1, and they just brought a number of guys there. Hats off to them because that's strength against strength, and again, they won the battle. Now, good news for Fremont. Got him about a half-yard line.
Right.
And so,
watch Lichtenberg. That's my key here.
Yeah, and I think you can pin your ears a little bit here and maybe get some things going on. Losing Chewy, another thing now is if we're going 5 DBs, I don't know who our 6th or 7th DB is, but they might get some run here.
All right, Lichtenberg from his own end zone. Ball spotted at the 1. Lichtenberg looking, throwing far side. It's caught.
Nice.
Up to the 8-yard line. That's Braden DeGroff on the catch for the Titans. So nice little quick hitter, as you said, John. Gets him out of trouble a little bit up at the 8-yard line. So that'll bring up a second down here for St. John.
Well-designed play, and, back in the day when Logs and I played, you ran it up the middle there, and today, you look quick out, get it out of there. Nice pitch and catch by St. John.
Here's Blake Lichtenberg. This time stands at about the goal line here. Ross is going to bring pressure off the edge, and his pocket breaks down. They'll sack him back at the 4-yard line. Ross gets to the quarterback and comes up with another sack, and now it's going to be third down here for the Titans, this time from their own 4-yard line. Now, had that happened last play, we'd have our safety, but that tells you how big that play was, right, to get him out of the end zone.
Our defensive ends are getting upfield hard again right now, and Lichtenberg has to step up. Again, I think, you said it well. Their best chance to get a first down is probably him with his feet.
Right.
So, we want to make sure the tackles do their job and keep, the pocket secure, but they're doing a nice job getting a rush.
Third down, Lichtenberg looking, throwing left side, and it's almost picked off again by Cade Holmes. Cade ran into Hammer, or it would have been picked off.
Yeah.
Boy, Holmes has been around that ball in his defensive backfield, starting for the first time in the defensive backfield tonight, and he is playing extremely well. Now, Ross should get pretty good field position off of this punt here, with Hammer standing at the 42-yard line of St. John's. They'll punt it from their own end zone. That'll be Matty Swift He's basically on the end line, John.
He's going to be pinned deep, and he's going to have to be a quick catch and punt. Logan's right there.
Let's see if we can get a rush. Here comes London right up the middle. He boots it away, and it's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline at the 31. So for the second time tonight, we're going to have the ball at the 31 of the Titans. And, Scott, how close was London right up the middle to getting that? Oh, he's clapping. He's not even listening to me. He's cheering down it.
He's a little giant. He gets fired up. I think, again, you got short field position here, opportunity to get your offense right back on the field. And, the one, I guess, concern right now is Calandre out, Adam out. We're not a real deep team anyway at those skill spots.
Right.
So when you're playing as many skill guys as we are, we have a lot of good ones, but, you're playing 5 wide and you're playing 5 DBs. You start to get into some guys that maybe aren't usually playing, and so like you said, they're going to have to step up and do some things.
Hammer in motion. Now he goes back to the near side. Flags fly before the play gets underway. Ross 1st and 10 at their own, or I should say at the St. John's 31-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard procedure call on Fremont Ross. So it's going to be 1st and 15 now at the 36-yard line. Fremont 10, St. John's 3. St. John's only score came on the opening drive after Ross kicked it out of bounds. They took over 1st and 10 at their own 40. One huge play, 58 yards down to the 2-yard line. Ross defense held, and they ended up with a field goal. Here's Holmes. Here comes the rush, trying to set up the screen. Throws it late, and that was right over the head of LeBron's, and the defensive back read it, came up, but he couldn't get to the ball.
And that's Scout. We've run that play. It's been probably our best play this year.
Well, last year it was a pretty good play in the playoff game.
Right. And they stayed home on Bronzy there. That and the wheel route, which they ran early to Bronze. But those two plays have probably been majority of his catches, and he's been very effective with both of them. But credit St. John's there, scouting up and, being in the right spot.
2nd down and 10. 2nd and 15 for the Little Giants. From the 36, here's Caden looking, throwing last minute, and looking for Anthony Van on a slant route at the 15-yard line, but it's incomplete. Caden was being hit as he threw that ball, so now it's going to be 3rd down.
And he just didn't get to step into it. Now, interesting thing here, 3rd and 15, we've got an opportunity here where you can really take a shot because you've got a kicker on the sidelines, and I don't know, not a lot of movement into flags over there, but I know he made a 60-yarder in practice the other day. So from here, you're talking 52-yard field goal, well within his range. So, if you had a kicker, maybe not quite as good, you want to get part of it back, make the field goal easier. It's still not bad, but I think you take a shot here, maybe get this over the top, and then give him a chance to kick it if you don't get it.
Here's Holmes, 3rd and 15, caught by Bryson at the 36. Move. One defensive back gets up to the 26-yard line.
Pass is complete.
So short of the 1st down, but definitely in Johan's territory if they want to go for it. Looks like they will go for it. It's going to be 4th down, and we'll call it 6. That gain was for 9, so they did get most of all of the penalty yardage plus 4 more yards back. That was...
Yeah, you're 4th, and hopefully this works out.
4th down, here we go. Throw, and off the hands of LeBron's Barnett. It would have been enough for a 1st down. It's going to be another turnover on downs.
Yeah.
2nd possession in a row. Ross will turn it over on downs.
Yeah. It's one of those where if he catches it, gets the 1st down, it's a great call. You're only up a score. You feel like, Kyle, watching this, that we should be up more than a touchdown. Take away the one play we've dominated.
Right.
But, credit to St. John's. They've made some good plays on the back end. And the other thing that they've done well is they haven't, other than the turnover early, they haven't hurt themselves a ton. Penalties, obviously, a little bit, but you just feel like we should be up more than a touchdown right now. And, they're back on the field. They look like they have a lot of enthusiasm running out here. So
it's almost like last week has rolled over this week offensively in our struggles. Here is Lichtenberg, 1st and 10, throws it. It's caught and brought down at the 32-yard line. And DeGroff made the catch. And Elijah Sims.
Definitely not giving cushion tonight. Like we're tight on them. We're playing a lot of man with the free, Anthony being the free. And, we're not giving that cushion, not making easy throws.
2nd and 3 now for the Titans here. Their own 32-yard line, trailing 10-3. Here is Lichtenberg looking. Pocket breaks down. He gets out of a sack. Now he's going to run at 35-40. Back into the middle at the 45. It dives up to the 48-yard line. Great play by the junior quarterback, Blake Lichtenberg, and he'll move the sticks. And honestly, other than the opening pass play, all their yardage has come from Lichtenberg's legs.
Yeah, one was a design draw. All the rest are just him getting pressure, and then taking off. So that's something that I'm sure we'll address at halftime. But right now, he's hurting us with his legs.
2 yards shy of a first down here for St. John's. 8:01 to play here in the second. Lichtenberg, again, the pocket breaks down. Bowen Shook grabs him, throws him down at the 35. Bowen Shook with the sack, and that's a big play all the way back to the 35-yard line. They're actually going to say it was down at the 37, but what a play by Bowen.
Yeah, very close to a face mask. He got up calling for it. We're so far away, I can't tell, but you could tell his hand was close there. Lichtenberg got up calling for it. Bowen Shook has been a big factor in these last two games, and again, they're putting him way behind the chains. And I think Lichtenberg is starting to really feel pressure.
Yes.
And so he's not seeing receivers as much as he's seeing the rush, and just, feeling that and then trying to create something with his legs. So big play again by Bowen.
2nd and 20, ball back at the 37 now. Lichtenberg, here comes the rush. He's running for his life. Ethan Green trying to get him. Flag on the play. That could be a hold. Ball's incomplete. Intended for Glaze. And this will be, we'll see what the penalty, but if it's a hold, this is going to take it to 2nd and 30.
It'd be interesting what we do here if we take it, which I think, keep moving them back. It's another 10 yards, and we'll see what Coach Long's decides. But
it is a hold because they're looking over to Chad for a call here.
I think you made the right call, Coach Long, there, because now you're putting them in second and a mile. And, we can do some stunts up front. I know I saw there we did a little twist on the outside, just continuing to get pressure.
Bellevue leads Perkins 20-0 on the Fremont Athletic Supply scoreboard. Clyde leads Columbian over on 92 on the Wolf, 28-25.
I was going to call that one tonight, Scotty. I was picking the Flyers. I think they're going to beat them.
Gibsonburg 21, Monroeville 0. Sandusky leads Norwalk 10-0.
Good for Ross.
No scorer at the half. Huron and Oak Harbor. We'll give you more scores after this. Ross jumps offside, so I'll give you more plays. Central 40, Clay 0. It's Hopewell 19, St. Joe 0, Lucas 10, Calvert 6, Edison 27, Willard 0, Port Clinton 14, Vermilion 0, Whitmer 21, Lima Senior 0.
I think Whitmer's the real deal. I think they're going to be a dangerous team for Central when they play, and a dangerous team for our Little Giants. I think they're good.
All right, here's the pass play. It's caught up at the 35-yard line, but still way away from a first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 20-some yards here. That catch was made by Glaze, a senior. And the ball spotted at the 36-yard line. And they need to get to the Ross 42 for a first down. So 3rd and 22.
Their best chance to get this is a penalty on us. I think, I just don't think they've got a lot of plays in the playbook, unless they break something like they did early. But
Kuntz in the backfield. He's there to protect. Here comes this. Oh, boy. Bowen ran right by Lichtenberg. Now Villarreal trying to bring him down. He goes past Villarreal. Ball's on the carpet. Picked up by St. John's. But they'll only get it to the 50-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and 10 after all of that.
Yeah, he had a guy across the middle that he could have hit. He's seeing the rush and not the receivers right now, and rightfully so. He's under siege every play. But we're getting a great rush, and ball to midfield. You're probably punting again here. If I'm St. John's, I feel not great about what's going on, but I do feel pretty good. You're only down 10-3, and you just, in my humble opinion, just feel like we're dominating this game. It's not putting scores up to capitalize on what we're doing.
Matty Swift to punt from the 35-yard line of St. John's. St. John's trails Ross 10-3. Wow. It's like a worm killer, but it's going to roll past the 10 to the 5 and all the way down to the 1-yard line. That ball never went about 3 feet off the ground, but it just was about a 60-yard punt there. So.
They're struggling to snap, and that thing rolled back there, and that young man did a nice job of picking up, getting it out of there. And then, like you said, it's just a low punt that rolled. Bryson's kind of in an in-between place, and credit to them. And now they've got us backed up, and now I can't see again.
What I can finally see.
Yeah. Let's try plan B here and see if I can move back.
Hey, Scott Logan on the sideline.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that 60-yard punt? That was a thing of beauty, huh?
But you play shortstop, and you come up and get that ball the way it's rolling.
Yes.
Seriously, man, it's just roll. It wasn't going to flip or dump or anything or kick off, but yeah, it was a nice punt.
All right, Caden Holmes from his own end zone. Ball at the 1. Caden looking, throwing right side. It is caught at the 25-yard line up to the 28. Elijah Sims, and Caden just put that one in the breadbasket. And nice pass, John Cahill.
Yeah, beautiful. Caden opportunity there to set his feet. Good job by the line, giving him time. And Caden finding Elijah Sims there. Get us out of our own end zone here, and now an opportunity to drive the football.
Gain of 29 and a first down.
So Ross will have it 1st and 10 at their own 28. Holmes will give to LeBron's up over the 30 to the 35. Nice gain to about 8 yards, maybe 9 by Barnett on 1st down. LeBron's coming into tonight. 36 carries, 151 yards, and a touchdown. He's averaging about 4.2 yards a carry going into tonight. Now 2nd and 2. Ross will go quickly. LeBron's will have the first down and more up to the 44-yard line. So will be a first down. Second first of this drive. 4:40 to play until halftime. Fremont Ross 10. St. John's Jesuit 3. Ross going with some tempo now. LeBron's again. He'll spin off a tackle and get to the 50-yard line. I love it. Going with the tempo here. And now another gain, this one of 7 by Barnett.
Yeah, the size advantage up front. We just look so much bigger than they are. And here we're leaning on them a little bit, getting some opportunities to run the football and, get those linebackers up there, and maybe we'll get some over the top.
LeBron's again, this time spun down after a gain of 2.
I think if Caden pulls that out, he's still running.
Right, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1 at the St. John's 48-yard line. 47 is the first down here. 3 minutes, 58 seconds to play until halftime. Let's see if Ross can add to this 7-point lead. Here's Holmes, and he'll have the first down and a little more up to the 41-yard line. So Holmes will keep it. We've thrown it once on this drive and run the ball 5 times, but we have, 3 first downs on this drive when the started back at our own 1-yard line.
Yeah, it's a nice drive right now. Tempo, running the football, mixing it up. It's good.
Here's Holmes. Looking, throwing, and pretty good defense there by Julius Jackson. He was with Hammer one-on-one. He face guarded him, but he didn't touch him or anything. It was good defense.
Yeah,
it's going to be
good no call. I think it's one of those. He didn't turn and ever find the football, but he really didn't do anything either. So, like you said, good call, good no call. And officials done a good job tonight, I think, overall. Yeah. Called a good game. Game's had good flow to it. Boy, it'd be good to get this thing down and give our kicker an opportunity.
I think 7. We got plenty of time.
Yep.
Here's Elijah Sims in motion. They'll throw it. Whoa! Picked off down at the 28-yard line. Caden just floated that one up, and the DB picks it off at the 28-yard line. Julius Jackson, by the way, and he has played well in that defensive backfield.
We've had a lot of success that play, faking that bubble screen and trying to go on top of this play. It was a play Kalijah hit big earlier, and they just read that well. And, he throws that to a spot. And, again, you have to give St. John's coaching staff here some credit because I feel like they're scouted up well on the things that we've done successfully in our earlier games. And they're taking some of those away, that backside screen, that play right there they gave it up the first time, did not give it up there, and again, get a turnover. So credit to their defense. And again, high-octane offense we've worked through 5 weeks. Again, 14 points last week, 10 tonight. And, they've done a nice job of being sturdy when they needed to be.
Ball's at the 26 of St. John's. They can tie it up with a touchdown on this drive. Here's a pass to the flat. It's caught at the 34 up to the 35-yard line. Lichtenberg hooking up with Braden DeGroff. And about a 7-yard gain there for the Titans. Going to bring up 2nd and 3 with 3:23 to play until halftime. Ross 10, Titans 3.
A one-handed catch. That was a really nice catch by a young man, and then turned it up and got a few extra yards.
So Blake Lichtenberg standing back at the 27-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 32. Running back to his right. He's in for protection. Pass is off the fingertips and then nearly picked off by Anthony Van. And we have a player down, but he'll be up. That was Glaze on the target. But off his fingertips, and Anthony almost got that one back at his free safety position. Third down, coming up 3rd and 3. This is big, too, because we'll get the ball back. We got the timeout.
An opportunity to go here. So, again, Dalen Glaze got to make that catch for St. John's, but a good break for our Little Giants.
Here's Lichtenberg on 3rd down and 3. Pocket breaks down again. Nice sack back at the 30. Another great shot by Ross. They bring him down again. That's about the 3rd sack tonight by the Ross defense.
I thought he was getting out of there on that one, and we did a nice job against some slow.
That was Dean Hetrick that time.
Dean got down low enough, too, that he kind of got him from behind, and that's a big play because, again, opportunity, if he gets out of there to get a pretty good game with his feet. Now got a chance to get the football back, got some timeouts left, and see what we can get here.
Ross said they're all whites tonight. All blue for, off the side of the foot of the punter, and it goes out of bounds about the 37 or 8 yard line. They're actually going to give him, let's see here. He's going to come back from the 40. Wow, he's still walking to the 36. Ross is going to have the ball. Now, we have had 3 possessions start from the 36 or closer, and we only have the 10.
Yeah, I know. The defense has done their job tonight in terms of giving us field position, and offensively, we just are not executing right now. But hopefully we can get that patched up. And again, I will say some things. Adam being out changes a lot of things. Adam Bowen people just joining us, and Bowen hasn't played fullback ever. And Caden playing defense, I think, is another factor in this too. You have an opportunity where Caden is, he hasn't played defense since we've been doing this together, and now he's playing corner. It just takes you out of your flow a little bit. So going power formation here, and I like this. And timeout, St. John's.
Yeah, timeout, St. John's. Boy, can't even remember if we have taken the timeout this quarter. We haven't had any scoring in the quarter, so April, I'm going to keep it here, but I'm just checking here to make sure. We still haven't taken a timeout here in this quarter, but hopefully Ross will score and we can take it before the halftime.
We'll get one right here.
So timeout, St. John's. They have 2 remaining. Trying to see. Ross also has 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, good timeout by St. John's. If you're not set here, you don't want to give something up. Your defense has been good tonight, so you get an opportunity to, set, figure things out. They've played on a short field so much of tonight, too, where, like you just said earlier, they're getting the ball our side of the field. And again, have been pretty stout, made plays, closed on the football well. They've done a really nice job. It would be interesting to watch the Perrysburg film because Perrysburg beat up on Finley from everything I've heard from. And so I wasn't sure what to expect to St. John's tonight, but if they beat Perrysburg beat Finley, on paper, that's a good win.
Right.
And so,
and they beat Anthony Wayne, too.
Sure.
So,
but just not showing much.
It'll be a handoff to the fullback. I think it's Villarreal.
Yes.
And he'll take it up to the 27-yard line. So Mason getting some carries here, takes it down to the Titan 27. This will be big, John, if we can punch it in before halftime. As we have sputtered on offense. Our last score came at the 4:03 mark of the first quarter. However, the defense has been fantastic.
Yes. Both defenses played well tonight. You have to give credit to both of them.
Here we go. 2nd down and 3 for the Little Giants. Option play. Holmes
going to be a reverse.
Sandwich and brought down. Ball comes out. And St. John's is not saying they have it, so I'm assuming we got the ball back. But it's back at the 32. They tried to run the option.
I think they were bringing reverse with Hammer back around, and at least he's coming this way. They might fake it, but they just blew the whole play up, but we had no place to go with that. And so Caden just kind of tucked it and got whatever he could get, and unfortunately it was a loss. But we did keep the football here. Again, I think I'd love to see Joe, if we don't get this, get an opportunity to kick one of these and get up 2 scores.
Yeah, we did go for it twice on 4th down, including at the St. John's 1-yard line, but we were stopped twice on both those 4th down tries. Here we go, 3rd down and 8 from the 34. Caden looking, throwing right side. wide, and it's incomplete. He overthrows his intended target, and I believe that was Elijah Sims. And now, will they go for what would be a 49-yard field goal? Looks like they are not going to try that.
Unless they run it down and take a timeout maybe to get things set. I would love to see him have the opportunity to kick this. The other thing I'll say right now is St. John's is coming up, and they're playing press coverage and just saying our athletes are better than yours, and they're doing a nice job. And they're not giving a lot of quarter, not giving a lot of help. They have a free safety over top, and they're up in press coverage, and here we are, like the old Oakland Raiders way back with Lester Hayes and those guys.
1:17 until halftime. 10-3, Ross leading St. John's. Fremont's going to take a timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football on Eagle 99.
Eric from Wendy's here to tell you about our newest addition to the Made to Crave menu, the Big Bacon Cheddar Sandwich. It all starts with a fresh, never frozen patty or a classic chicken filet. Add American cheese, our new bacon jam, 3 strips of bacon, onion tanglers, creamy cheddar cheese spread, and a new toasted cheddar bun. Take a bite into this sweet, cheesy sandwich for a taste like never before. Parlay this amazing sandwich with Wendy's new and improved fries, and you'll be saying, now that's my Wendy's.
Since 2009, Sunrise Cooperative has been a proud supporter of Fueling the Cure. Fueling the Cure is an initiative set up to fund the research at The Ohio State University to find experimental medicines and foods to benefit people afflicted with cancer. Without you, our customers, this initiative would not exist. But thanks to you and our partners, we have been able to donate over $1.7 million. Every propane delivery is another dollar to the cause. Call us at 419-668-3955 to get involved. Fueling the Cure with Sunrise Cooperative. Success grows here.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
Here we go, 4th down and 8. Holmes will roll right. Looking. Here comes the rush. Now he runs back to the other side of the field. He could run this for 1st down if he could. Late flag, and he stumbled and falls at the 30-yard line. So, all that for, wow, we got 3 flags out there, John.
I think they're going to call a hold on that. And again, our linemen are protecting in weird ways, and very unfortunate. You know, I just personally, like, if you've got Johan,
right, you might as well try
give him that opportunity to kick that football. And, you know, maybe there's something I don't know. You know, I'm not on the sidelines and I'm not at practice, and so there are a lot of things that the coaches know that I don't. But, you know, it's a 10-3 game. You know, not like it's 4th and 1. You're talking 4th and 8. You know, you've got as good a kicker as I think we've had. And John Starwell sitting down in front of us, he was an awfully good kicker for Ross. And Sean McCarthy, you know, Gary Rakes. We've had some great ones over the years. Pete Michaels going way, way back. But I just think that kid's got as big a leg as we've ever seen in purple and white. I'd love to see him have a chance at one of these long ones.
103.
Find them on getting out of here.
Takeover, yeah. But they're going to try for it here.
Yeah.
Here's Lichtenberg going to throw it far side. It's caught at the 37 up to the 40-yard line as he drags 2 white jerseys with him on a gain of about 15-yard line. Gallagher on the reception that time. And now it's going to be 1st down and 10 for St. John's at the 40-yard line with 57 seconds to play.
That was a nice ball. You know, you can see how he's getting recruited. So like when he gets it out of his hand, it really looks pretty. He spins it well.
Kuntz in the backfield, and they jump offside, so this will cost them 5 yards. Both receivers on the near side jump.
Yeah, the guy closer to us holding his stance a little more. I'm hoping he doesn't get yelled at film,
yeah,
I think. You know?
Blaze and DeGroff both jumping, but they never really jumped offside. They kind of flinched.
Yeah.
Still the same thing. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1st down 15 for the Titans. 10-3, Little Giants here. Just a strange game. Ross has had all kinds of opportunities in St. John's territory, just the 10 points to show for it. Defense is playing great, and they have another sack back at the 25-yard line. And Bowen... Yeah, Bowen shook again.
Yeah, their announcer called it 18 because they can't read them either.
They can't read the numbers, but yeah, that was Bowen.
Yeah, we know it's Bowen.
Well, earlier, Bryson caught the ball, and he called one of our receivers that never played.
Yeah,
so.
Well, we have a little advantage. We know the guys, but it's...
2nd now and really long here. Lichtenberg, here comes the rush, and he's sacked again, this time back at the 24-yard line.
I think I took a knee
That
to
was
get out
a quarter
here.
blitz, and that was Bryson Hammer who got him that time.
They were getting great pressure, and I just think like he is reacting quickly to the pressure, and so you're third and a mile now. I mean, you might give Ross an opportunity to get the football out. 2 seconds is over.
They have been sacked so many times. They're going to be
negative yardage.
58-yard play, though, but I'm sure they're not over 50, so we're going to wait for...
Logan's got coach here.
Here he goes. All right. Scott Logan down on the Frickers sideline. He'll talk with head coach Chad Long. And, all right, Scott, we're waiting a second. All right. Are you playing cop? There we go. Go ahead.
I just don't want to get in the way of the band.
Okay.
But anyways, a quick start for Fremont. They gave up the 3 points. The defense played well. Then no break, but the offense seems to be sputtering a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Caden's off a little bit. I mean, I can't explain what's going on. He's throwing off his back foot. He's not stepping into his throws. I don't know. Defense is playing their butts off. We're giving the offense good field position. We got to execute and get some points on the board when getting the opportunity.
Yeah, I noticed that we had noticed that we thought for sure that we should give one shot to kick a field goal, but obviously going for it
We're on that fourth and one. I wouldn't change that at all. I mean, that's a touchdown. We just got to get in there.
Right.
Bottom line.
But I think, like you said, that Caden has been off a little bit.
Yeah.
But there were spots at times where you did run the ball good.
Yeah.
And you were starting to move the ball, and actually you were putting it down their throat. And then so what do you see? Trying to make an adjustment in the second half?
Yeah, we got to continue running the ball right now. If Caden's not throwing well, we got to run the ball.
I'll let you go, Chad. Thank you. There you go, guys.
All right, Scott Logan on the Frickers sideline. A score at halftime. Well, it's been pretty much the score for the first half. It's Fremont Ross 10 and St. John's 3. Time for our halftime show. We'll come back to St. John's, recap the first half, and check scores from around high school football. You're listening to Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football on Eagle 99.
Crown Battery, locally owned and operated, is pleased to support tonight's teams and takes this time to wish them luck for a successful season. The staff at
This drum line to either run it off the field. We think we've got the best drum line around. We've got them some brand new drums this year for the 2021 marching season. They practiced over summer. They perfected this percussion number, simply named Jaguar. We close our show tonight with a film theme from every James Bond movie since Dr. No back in 1962. And when you hear the James Bond theme, you can only think one thing. The name is Bond, Marching Bond.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, you do the defense, I'll do the offense. If I see something, I'll tell you. If you see something, tell me.
Fremont Ross will receive the second half kickoff.
Gilbert always said, if junior aid varsity player that time, just take the players out and somebody good like that.
A reminder that young boys through grade 6 are invited to join the Junior Titans Club. Register for enrichment, social, and skill-building activities that are designed for various age groups. The Junior Titans Club is a great place to meet new friends, get to know St. John Jesuit. Sign up today at St. John Toledo or Junior-Titans. Set to kick off for St. John's. Geiger on for the PAT. The kick is good. The score now, Fremont Ross 17, St. John's 3.
Defense.
Mark Geiger set to kick off for Fremont Ross. Braden DeGroff and Jackson Turner back for the Titans.
He ain't getting that. He ain't getting that.
Geiger's kick sails into the end zone, the touchback.
And
St. John's will
again,
take over
credit to
first
all those
and 10
guys on
at
that
the 20.
kickoff team because they did a nice job setting that wall, and he ran that thing 80 yards untouched.
All right, Johan will now kick it off. And this is going to go to the corner of the end zone, like always. And 11:43 to play here in the third quarter. And Fremont Ross 17 and St. John's 3. So from the 20-yard line, we'll see Blake Lichtenberg. And looks, early in the game, John, Lichtenberg had all kinds of running room. We were forcing him to run, but there was no contain up the middle or he'd get outside. But it looks like we've really shored that up there at the end of the second quarter. Anyway.
Yeah. We're doing a nice job of getting pressure. They're coming out 4 wide. Again, look, we didn't see in the first half. And so, 5 wide before to one side. The formation Ross runs some.
Here's Lichtenberg. He runs through the bubble screen at the spot. And nowhere to go. Loss of 4 as Bryson Hammer just hit the receiver, Turner, in the backfield and brought him down for a 4-yard loss. I can't wait to see the stats, the overall yardage stats for this ball game, because St. John's just has not had a lot of yards, and they've had a lot of negative plays.
Yeah, there they had a pretty well-designed play because we had 3 covering 4, and they had a chance to block that and maybe have some success, and Bryson just defeated the block. He's playing solid football on both sides of the ball.
Lichtenberg from the shotgun, 2nd and 15. They run with Kuntz, and, of course, there's nowhere to go. He's hit by every defensive lineman we have and brought down for maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 13 for St. John's. 13 for the Titans. So we're in week 7, and teams are averaging.
Lichtenberg's pass to Braden DeGroff is incomplete.
When it's the running back running the ball, it has to be around a yard a carry this year.
Yeah, if they line up and run at us, we've been very successful. All the quarterback scrambles, some different things. But
yep. Here's Lichtenberg on 3rd and 13. He's hit as he throws it, but he has a man. He overthrows him at the 45-yard line. So he had DeGroff by about a step, but he overthrew him. And now it's going to be a punting situation for St. John's.
This has been a challenge for them. They have not snapped it very well. He's been rushed. He had the one-line drive punt that rolled forever, and he got 60 yards out of it. But, the last punt, he kicked off the side of his foot. We're getting some good pressure, and he just is not very comfortable off this snap. So I think our Low Giants end up in a good field position here and, maybe make another big play with Bryson Hammer on the back end.
Here's the punt. It's going to hit at the 45 of St. John's. Roll to the 47 and back to the 45 where it is downed. And so Ross again will have the ball on the St. John's side of the field, which has been a recurring theme here tonight.
Had great field position all night. And I think, coming out here, I like this, just from a team perspective, because, again, if we can get the ball going here a little bit, Tracy Chewy's out there. He's right in front of us. So that's great to see, because I wouldn't have bet you I'd have lost this one. I didn't think he'd be back out here tonight. So it's great to see him back out there and healthy and, see how he runs this pattern. But it'd be good to see our offense take the ball, drive it, and get that touchdown.
All right, first and 10 for the 47 and flag from the back judge. By the way, that touchdown, 80 yards from Bryson Hammer on the opening kickoff return is our Did You See That moment, brought to you by Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. See 2020 with a customized eye care plan from Northwest Ohio. It's an illegal substitution, 5-yard penalty on the Titans. So Ross will get a free 5 yards before we start this second drive of the second half.
They've had a lot of penalties that are just careless, slamming a guy down at the end, running the punter, substituting late.
Here's LeBron, spins off the initial tackle and dives towards the first down at the 35-yard line. He's close to it, and it will be enough for a Ross first down. So once again, we'll have the ball at the 30-yard line. We have lived at the St. John's 30 tonight.
The majority of this game has been played right around this territory.
Here's Caden.
Need to put a drive together here. Get this thing in the end zone.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see
just look sharp. We've got big games coming up. Look sharp here.
First and 10 from the 35. They'll give to LeBron's again. He has running room right up the middle. First down and more as he fights his way into the Fremont floor covering red zone. Now he'll be pushed from behind and ends up at the 19-yard line. So Scott was wanting us to just kind of push the ball down the field with the run, and that's what's happening so far. So Fremont Ross will have it at the 19 of St. John's, leading it now 17-3.
Yeah, just basic trap, Aaron, is just there.
Here's LeBron's again on the draw play, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 15-yard line, and that'll bring up second down for Fremont Ross at about 6.
I'll say as an offensive lineman, I didn't play it, but I think when your mindset is firing off the ball instead of pass blocking, it's a totally different feel. And, if you get our guys leaning forward, staying on their blocks instead of always just trying to protect, I think it changes everything you're trying to do offensively. So fire out here a little bit, get our guys on, and drive a little bit. And that's what we're doing, and get moving to football.
Here is Caden. This will be a run outside. He's spun down inside the 15. And we'll say 13-yard line for Caden. Sorry, John. Third down and 4 coming up.
We got to be close up here.
I know. I'm on the side of the field I cannot see.
No, you're good.
So 3rd and 4 for the Little Giants in the Fremont floor covering red zone. They lead at 17-3 with 8:50 to play in this third quarter. Ross at 5-1, looking to go to 6-1 overall, 3-1 in the track. Lima Senior next week.
Come on, guys.
Here we go. Holmes will give it to LeBron. He'll take it up inside the 10, and that will be enough for a first down for the Little Giants down at the 8-yard line. So it's going to be first down and goal for the purple and white with 8:44 to play here in the third quarter.
I think this season gives teams that are coming up different things to prepare for. We haven't done this a lot, shown this ability to just run between the tackles, and Brown's getting his head down and moving the pile forward, and Lions doing a great job. And again, staying on blocks, pushing people, moving that pile.
We have not thrown it on the drive.
And I would bet, listen, we checked off the field, there's a pretty good chance we don't throw it unless we have to, I think.
Gain of 6. Second and goal at the 2. With the touchdown for Fremont Ross. Mark Geiger in for the PAT. The kick is good. The score now, Fremont Ross 24, St. John's 3. A reminder, fans, final chance to get your 50-50 tickets. The pot is nearly $2,000. Last chance for your ticket. We'll announce it at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Mark Geiger in to kick for Fremont Ross. Jackson Turner and Braden DeGroff back deep for the Titans.
They threw strong on first down. They ran weak on second down.
Braden DeGroff on the return. First and 10, St. John's at their own 22.
No, I think they're going after squads. He's 84 is in at wing, so it's like a trips wing. Let's go, dude! Kick!
Lichtenberg's pass is intercepted.
I like it.
Fremont Ross first and 10 at the 22.
Oh, yeah. They're doing a great job. We're sick. He's got 6 in his mouth.
James Holmes' pass is incomplete in the end zone. Second down and 10. Bryson Hammer on the sweep. Gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Kane Holmes on the keeper. Pickup of 7. 4th and 1.
That's got no audio, right? Good.
Timeout on the field. Fremont Ross. We extend a congratulations to the Titan golf team who claimed the Three Rivers Athletic Conference Championship on Wednesday. It is the Titans' 9th consecutive track championship. Head coach Musa Ora was named co-coach of the year, and junior Justy Von Lemden was named lead golfer of the year. Congratulations, Titan golf team. Go Titans! Fourth down and 1. Anthony Van, the ball carrier. First down. Holmes' pass is broken up in the end zone. Second down and 10. Holmes' pass is complete. Adam Herdshoe on the completion. Barnett, the ball carrier. Short game. Fourth down, Little Giants. Mark Geiger on for the field goal. The kick is good. The score now, Fremont Ross 27, St. John's 3. For the latest school news, important alerts and events, including the Monday Minute, get the St. John's School app by searching St. John Jesuit High School and Academy. DeGroff and Turner back deep for the Titans. Mark Geiger will kick off for the Little Giants. Geiger's kick goes into the end zone. A touchback. 1st and 10, St. John's at the 20.
It's going to be empty. It's they got 84 and it's like a wing, but it's empty. So, Shovel.
Lichtenberg shuttle pass to Manny Swift. Good for 23 yards and a Titan first down.
They're going trips.
Lichtenberg's pass is out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down and 10, St. John's.
They're staying in trips. Yeah. Well, they're going deuces. They're going deuces. Back to our side, back to the field.
Lichtenberg's pass intended for Tommy Gallagher is incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
Same deuces.
Lichtenberg's screen pass to David Kuntz. Good for a Titan first down. Officials timeout for an injured player. A reminder for junior Titans in grades 4, 5, and 6 are invited to an afternoon of laser tag on Sunday, September. We'll check that. That was last week.
Got deuces. Running back to the field.
1st down and 10. The Titans at the 39. Close the ball carrier. Gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Trips. Trips to the boundary, running back. Looks like they're going trips to the field. Running back set to the trips.
Matty Swift with the completion. For the short gain, third down and 3. Lichtenberg on the keeper. Gain of 8 yards and a Titan first down.
Staying deuces.
Lichtenberg on the keeper. Loss of a yard. Second down and 11.
Deuces. Running back set to the boundary. Let's go, quarterback!
Lichtenberg's pass is incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
Watch another screen. Deuce. Back to the boundary.
Lichtenberg's pass intended for Braden DeGroff falls incomplete. Fourth down.
They got swing right.
To Dylan Blaze for a Titans touchdown. Ethan Fulkerson's point after touchdown is good. The score now, Fremont Ross 27, St. John's 10. Ricky Howard back deep for the Little Giants. Fulkerson's kick is returned for a short game. Fremont Ross will take over 1st and 10. Ball at the 32. Anthony Van, the ball carrier, gain of 3. And the ball carrier. That will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters here at St. John's, a score, Fremont Ross 27, St. John's 10. Of the students receive tuition assistance. There are over 150 named scholarships thanks to the generosity of alumni and friends. Learn more at stjohnstoledo.org or contact admissions. Timeout, Fremont Ross. Griffin, the ball carrier. Gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Jaden Holmes' pass is intercepted. Number 2, Trey Green out on the interception. First down, St. John's at their own 25.
Looks like it's going to be wing twins up, wing left twins up.
Lichtenberg's pass is complete for a short gain. Second down and 8.
Straight trip. Back side to the trip.
Lichtenberg's pass complete to gain of 3. Third down and 5. Lichtenberg's pass is out of bounds. There are flags on the play. Illegal man downfield for St. John's. Penalty is declined. Fourth down. Matty Swift to punt for St. John's. Bryson Hammer back deep for the Little Giants. Swift's punt is fair caught by Hammer. The Little Giants will take over a 1st and 10. 50 ticket has been drawn. Here are tonight's number. Green ticket. Number 8 is incomplete. They'll bring up 4th down. Mark Geiger in to punt for the Little Giants. Green DeGraw back to receive for the Titans. There is a flag on the play. No flag. First down, Titans at their own 38. Lichtenberg on the fumble snap. Loss of 5. Second down and 15.
Going 3 by 1, 3 by 1. Trips to the field.
Come on, boys! They can do it again! Keep pushing! Do it now!
At their own 45. Griffin, the ball carrier. Gain of 20 and a Little Giant first down. Griffin, the ball carrier. Gain of 6 and a first down for the Little Giants. Holmes' pass is complete. Pass is complete to Villarreal. First and 10, ball at the 13. Griffin, the ball carrier. Gain of 2. Second down.
Villarreal went out of bounds, so Ross will try to add to the 17-point lead with 4:30 left in the ball game. From the 13, they'll toss it to Malachi, and nowhere to go as he tried to get outside off the right tackle. Maybe got a gain of 1. That'll make it second down and 9.
Griffin, the ball carrier.
Good win tonight, Kyle.
I agree.
Yeah.
Good bounce back. Kind of a sluggish offensive first half. Defense has played great all night.
Well, I just think everybody's had so many questions last week, just the way we got beat. And so the kids hear that, the coaches hear that. And so all week you've got, discussions of how good are we and, how's this game going to look and can we cover anybody? And a lot of those are valid questions. We didn't play well last week. And so to come out and answer some things, I think, on the road tonight is a big win.
I formation. Griffin takes it inside the 10 down to about the 9, so it's going to be third down. I love it when we see the I formation.
Yeah.
Bowen Shook will head into the ball game for Mason Villarreal. I'm sure he'll be the fullback now. We're seeing Bowen more on offense tonight in the backfield.
I like that, too. I mean, I like when we get Bowen. You got Mason out there. Some guys that'll definitely lean forward, get downhill, hit some people. And, Bowen in this straight I formation, he's going to fire off. Somebody's going to have to deal with him.
3rd and 6 here for the Little Giants. Bowen's going to take it.
Get in.
Yeah, PA guys, he makes me feel good because he's having a heck of a night.
He has no clue. His roster.
We're going to go for it here on 4th and 2.
Get in there.
Guess who it is? Bowen Shook driving towards the end zone. He's going to have a first down at the 1-yard line. Boy, Bowen coming off the player of the game last week, and now he's...
You'd have to make a case for him if we wouldn't give it to him.
Right.
I was thinking about that as this drive was going on.
Toting the rock tonight.
I think it's Logues' turn tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. All right, it's going to be 1st and goal for Ross at the 1, and the Fremont floor covering Red Stones are going to give it to Bowen again, and he's in for the touchdown. Bowen Shook with a 1-yard touchdown run. Scott, you had to love that down there in the end zone, buddy.
Good job, guys.
I don't know if Scott can hear me or not.
Yes, I can hear you right here.
What about Bowen? 3 straight carries and a touchdown.
Yeah, it's great drive that time by Fremont. You look at our linemen right now. The hands are on their hips.
Yeah,
man, that's a lot of work. Yeah, they did. They've done a nice job. No, that was a great job for Fremont Ross on that drive, making it look like it's going to be a 34.
All right, I want you to call the extra point, Scott. Here we go. Play-by-play debut. Scott Logan, go.
The kick is up, and it's good. Before it even happens.
Buddy, he didn't even kick it when you said that.
Geiger's kick goes into the end zone. A touchback for St. John's. Coach the ball carrier. Short game. 2nd down and 9. Goes the ball carrier. Pushed out of bounds after a 25-yard gain. Stopped after a 22-yard gain. Handoff to Coots resulted in no gain.
Are all the coaches gone?